Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, DA. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Batum is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's LeBron James. And it's George in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Stephen Curry's out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Anthony. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Bull in at power forward. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
So the Bucks win the tip. Curry deciding where to go with it. Kicks the ball. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Shoot. And stolen by Whiteside. James against Gobert. Launches it. James misses. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Gobert dishes the ball, and George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Milwaukee with the ball. And here is Murray, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Gobert, second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Gobert's got his team on the board to start the game for the Bucks. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside, George on deep. And Bull pulls it down. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Curry. Gobert with a screen on LeBron. Curry passes to Gobert. That shot, no good. LeBron with some nice D. Fires the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Really nice looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of the game.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Portland has possession after the basket by Milwaukee. Outside, George. Good work defensively by Anthony.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Murray kicks to Anthony. Good on the triple.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Now, here's Simons. Last time, 14 points for him. Batum sets a screen for LeBron. And a little luck that time, but it drops. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
I'm not sure there's another player in the league that a coach would have more confidence in taking that shot than Steph Curry. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The baseline J off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 5. Simons, the pass to LeBron. And the Trailblazers, another 3. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
They now take the lead. He's got 11.
Off a hot feed right there, LeBron, automatic.
Curry kicks to Murray. Outside Anthony, the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Whiteside. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. James misses. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
And here's Whiteside after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. And the shot goes in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Bucks leading by 3. Murray scanning the floor. Passes it to Curry. His 3-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Simons, the pass to LeBron. Good on the 3-point shot. James has got 14.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And they double up Murray. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, Anthony is just this competitive. He wants everyone to know what he can do.
James outside. Simons on the wing. Whiteside, a screen on Murray. And it's Simons missing.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Curry pass it to Murray. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to LeBron. Batum, screen on Anthony. No good from LeBron.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. Over Whiteside. And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Bucks leading by 3. Curry passes to Murray. Back to Curry. Anthony against George. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Curry. He's got 11.
A mid-range master. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
A different look for Milwaukee. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Bull. Warren comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Green in for Jamal Murray. McConnell kicks to Powell. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. McConnell with it. The pass to Powell. Gobert knocks it away.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
That free throw good from Warren.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
Powell finds McConnell. Back to Powell. To end the drought. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Green. Over in the corner, Warren. Howard setting the pick for Warren. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, Warren's so good at absorbing the contact and then just kind of muscling into his shot. That takes a lot of concentration and focus.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Portland. They trail by 6. So here's Burks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. Powell, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Green. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 9-point Bucks lead.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Here's McConnell. Here's Burks. Back to McConnell. A rebound by the Bucks. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
You know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standings. You know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So a moment now to see the story for T.J. Warren. Out to the right wing. Pass to Powell. Five to shoot. Burks on the wing. Will it go? Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Green against Powell. Curry with a wide open look. They get it back. Gobert. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The Bucks shooting their fifth attempt at the line in the game. A free throw drops for Gobert. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Curry against McConnell. Powell for three, and the Trailblazers another three.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Green up on top. Guarded by Powell. Green dishes to Warren. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Warren's got his second basket of the night.
You know, Warren's role on this team is to score the basketball and to do it from just about anywhere, but particularly these spots on the floor.
Now, here's Burks. It's hauled in by Warren.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Green against Powell. Passes to Curry. The three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
Into the lane. Powell for three. And again, it's Portland with the three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. For the three, and it's Stephen Curry with a three. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Green against Powell. From the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Bucks lead by 14. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Dwight Powell is out there with Batum. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Paul George. And it's Powell in at the 2. And the 3 ball is good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And so James will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin, on and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
Now, here's Batum. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Powell against Anthony. To the paint, he's looking for Howard and finds him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Imposing his will down there. Howard feels like he can score anytime he wants from this area.
Simons with a screen on Howard. From deep, James. Rebound by Anthony. Milwaukee leading by 11. Murray outside. Howard setting the pick for Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The shot's good from Simons. Bucks leading by 9. Anthony, the pass to Murray. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 8.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. George against Warren. And George kicks to Powell. Shot clock at 3. Off target with his 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. they've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Goal, that's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
A shot by Batum, no good. George against Warren. Murray dishes to Anthony. Shoots over Powell. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 13.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Looking to end the run. It's blocked. And they get it back. George, no good. Bucks leading by 16. Anthony, the pass to Bull. Howard in the post. Guarded by Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. Number 1, the Trailblazers. 5th best, the Bucks.
And you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboard.
Free throw good, Howard.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And they also show up top 5 in team scoring. You like the execution, that ability to finish.
And that number 1 ranking in rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. Murray against James. Lets it go from deep. Murray, no good. Trailblazers trail by 18. And Batum kicks to LeBron. Whiteside sets the pick for James. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's Warren. He has 6. Murray finds Anthony. Picked by Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot by Warren, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for Portland. LeBron outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray outside. Back to Warren. He takes it in. Down low. Here's Bull. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bull's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 21. And Batum kicks to James. Nifty move. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And the Bucks with some changes. Gobert comes in for Dwight Howard. And Curry subbed in for Warren. Bucks leading by 16. Murray outside. Pass to Curry. Takes a 3. And the Bucks miss again. Portland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20% but they've continued to let them fly. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. And here's George, after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. James in the post. Curry meets him.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he's good on the first of three.
Arguably the most impactful player in modern NBA history, Stephen Curry has changed how the game is played, really making this more of a three-point shooting league.
Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Whiteside. Mike Powell comes in for Nicholas Batum. Alec Burks checked in for Norman Powell. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Paul George. And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Curry passes it to Green. There's the pass to Gobert. Over McConnell. Gobert, no good. Trailblazers trail by 17. Now, here's McConnell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now, here's Green. Bucks passing it around. In the corner, Bull with it. Great D that time from Powell. And for Portland, they're shooting 40% from the field. Burks on the wing, guarded by Green. Lets it go with a three. Burks can't get it to go.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Curry against McConnell. Back to Green, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Powell's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Burks looking around. Powell sets a screen for Burks. Offline with his three. Bucks leading by 15. Green dishes to Curry. Inside, and Gobert kicks to Green. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anthony. Can they get it? Milwaukee the rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
And the free throw, no good.
Boy, you got to be able to capitalize at the foul line. They're struggling with that this quarter.
Back to Burks from downtown. The shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Bowl, following Alec Brooks's three-point attempt. Tries it from 19, and it's Portland with the rebound. Powell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. McConnell passes to Dedmon. Simon's on the wing. Dedmon a screen. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Simons has got 4 points this quarter. Bucks leading by 15. Green passes to Curry. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now, here's McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He kicks to Dedmon. Puts it up from 7. Gobert with the block. It's Curry outside. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely, just deadly from deep so far.
35 seconds left to play here in the half. Simons, the pass to Dedmon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Dedmon. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Danny Green. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And it's Simons missing. Anthony finds Curry on deep from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 20 points.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Milwaukee on top, running away with it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
Okay, time to discuss the first half of this one. Specifically, which guys are leading the charge for their teams?
This is exactly what leaders do. They know what a win means tonight, and they're stepping up for their teams.
Yeah, so difficult to cover either of them. Should be an interesting second half. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And if he can keep shooting from deep,
like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got Gobert. Hole is out there with Anthony. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Anthony. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Murray right side. Shoots over Simon. And there's Murray on the assist by Curry. Murray's got the first field goal of the second half for Milwaukee. Murray against Simon. Three-pointer. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Murray.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented, but he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy you can tell who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on, and the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons. Clearly out of sync to begin this half, 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Rebound by the Trailblazers.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Whiteside dishes to LeBron. Over in the corner, Batum. Whiteside finds James. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Murray for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Trailblazers. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now here's Whiteside, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
And that one misses. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Milwaukee leading by 23. Now Curry. He's got 20. Out to Anthony. There's the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And George gets it to go.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Anthony's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And here is LeBron. He's got 25. Pass to Simons. Whiteside sets the pick for Simons. And it's off from three-point range.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Curry on the wing. Over James. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Now, here is George. He has 5.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The feed to Gobert. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Now, here's Simons. 6 points for him. To the middle, here's Whiteside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Whiteside's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Portland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And it's Simons missing.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Back to Curry. Here's the 3. The rebound by Paul George.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
James, the pass to George. Jacks up a 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Timeout called the Bucks. Dwight Howard's checked in for Milwaukee. Warren comes in for Anthony. And a switch here also for Portland. Powell's checked in. So it's the Bucks now. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
From deep LeBron. That shot off the mark. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Murray, no good. Trailblazers trail by 21. LeBron, left side. Over Warren. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. No good on the 3.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Murray with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Curry gets the bucket.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Now here's Powell. He's got 9. And here's LeBron outside. Cans it from downtown. LeBron's got 28.
Well, it took him 6 attempts, but he finally knocks one down.
Curry outside. Portland grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's George, and it's sent back by Howard. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. So for the Trailblazers, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Whiteside. Mike Powell comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's T.J. McConnell in for LeBron. Curry with the steal. Lets the three fly. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Trailblazers trail by 20. McConnell with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Now here's Powell, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Now here's Powell. He's got 9.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Burks against Warren. Pass to Gobert. Here's Howard, and the layup's good off the glass. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now, here's McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. It's stolen by Gobert. Murray against Powell. Here's Warren. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. Warren's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Warren's showing you right there that he's more than willing to get his hands dirty and get to the offensive glass.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Powell. The tray. Milwaukee with the rebound. Warren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Curry. Howard with a screen on McConnell. And the basket by Curry.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Feeds it to Dedmon. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Murray outside. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Dedmon a screen. McConnell kicks to Powell. And they recover it. McConnell against Curry. 6 on the shot clock to end the run. The shot by Powell, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Gobert with a screen on Powell. To the inside, and Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Green, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And I think for the Bucks, they're a team that a lot of people called for to kind of go wire to wire in terms of being in first place. That's not possible anymore, but clearly this is an elite team.
Without question, I mean, their expectations may have been a little outsized, but this is a terrific team, and even that doesn't mean you'll win every game.
That's tipped. Howard with the steal. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Curry finds Green. Down low. Here's Warren. Yep, it counts. Warren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now Powell. He's got 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, Warren's not having any of that. Get it out of here. A fierce competitor on defense.
Green left side. Gobert with a screen on Powell. Green, no luck. And for Portland, they're shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. And here is Powell. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Powell with a screen on Gobert. Trying to end the drought. Gobert with the block. And so it's Milwaukee, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Powell is out there with Martin. Then it's Sharp, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Burks in at the 2-guard spot. And here's Iguodala outside. Burks pulls it in. So it's Portland now. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Now here's Milton. They kick it out to Green. Iguodala against Burks. Here's Milton. No good from outside.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Burks against Iguodala. Burks, the pass to McConnell. Back to Burks. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Puts it up. And it's Sharp missing. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Tries from the block. The shot's good for Milton.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
McConnell with it. Outside Martin. Now here's McConnell. And the pass to Sharp. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Rudy Gobert, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Williams, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Now, here's Milton. Clock at 6. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Iguodala. Here's Milton. Off target from three-point range. The Trailblazers shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Iguodala against Burks. Takes it inside. 16 feet away. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
The free throw drops for Sharp. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Powell dishes to Williams. Kicks it to Martin. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Iguodala, the pass to Milton. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Milton. Here's Aldridge. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Now, here's Milton. Following the shot by Alec Burks. Pass to Tucker. Here's Milton. Releases. The rebound by Sharp. Passes it to Burks. Back to Williams. And no good that time. Great D that time from Green. Iguodala against Martin. And Tucker kicks to Milton. Aldridge a screen. Milton the pass to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
So effective in these screen and roll situations. Aldridge excels at taking what the defense gives him.
Sharp. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Primo's checked in. Now here is Aldridge. Over Sharp. Here's Tucker. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Pass to Burks. On the wing, Williams. From outside the arc. And Batum kicks to Williams. Now Burks. The kick out to Williams. Batum for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Aldridge inside. Back to Milton. Green dishes to Tucker. Primo, the pass to Green. No good on the triple. Portland has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Williams for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
The quick release. Let's just call him Sweet Lou, pumping it in from deep.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. The pass to Primo. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. Over Sharp, and that one's good by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 points in the quarter.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here's Burks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Warren. Howard with a screen on George. They get it again. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
George passes to McConnell. George against Warren. That's good for George on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight. Bucks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Passes it to Warren. Bowles setting the pick for Warren. To the middle. Bowles, that's good.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now, here's George. Batum a screen on Warren. George finds Batum. And here's McConnell. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dedmon. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 5 assists in the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Murray against McConnell. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Scooped up. Howard kicks to Warren. Howard with a screen on George. And here's Warren for 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The pass to McConnell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action, and he does so without turning the ball over, and he's a sneaky defender as well.
That one misses. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But it's bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
And here is Murray. And the shot is long. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Powell. Rebound, Milwaukee. Bulls got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Murray against McConnell. And the foul on Alec Burks. And that'll be his third foul so far. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Murray against McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Warren to stop the drought. That shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Green against Burks. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Stephen Curry.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And it's good for 2.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now, here's Warren. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George. And the first one drops.
I think this guy, T.J. Warren, is underrated. I mean, he's a terrific scorer and is not afraid to be the go-to guy.
Both free throws good from Warren. McConnell with it. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it. And more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. And you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.